a deformed little creature crawling on smashed front legs. She was not a territorial fighter. She wasn't kidding. She was just trying to survive. Her limbs were shaking, her stomach empty, and she reached with her mouth for a discarded bone, not for greed, but because it was all she had, because all she could do. She took it quickly, as if someone might even take that from her, and disappeared under a nearby car before anyone could notice her pain. But someone saw her. A passerby, a kind stranger, stopped long enough to feel a flutter in his chest. He had no idea who she was, where she was from, how long she had suffered. But at that moment, he knew one thing. He could not walk away. He attempted to approach her gently, walking around the car, hoping she would understand his purpose. But trauma had trained her well. She saw a human and turned away. She pulled herself into an alley and blended into the maze of her own neighborhood. He looked, but she was gone. And yet, something inside him would not let her go. He waited for hours, through the quiet and cold night. And then just before the sun rose, she came back, injured, crumpled, still holding on. He said yes this time, immediately. He brought help, and they gently herded her, trying not to scare her further. But fear does not go easy. She hissed, scratched, and fought with her last ounce of energy. And yet, he never backed down. He held her as if she were something fragile, like it was scared to find herself for the first time. She was safe. She didn't eat. She sat there, all tight and shaking, not from the cold, but from memory. She had no idea kindness could exist. But this man, he was patient. In the clinic, she was still, not because she adored, but because she had no energy to resist. The vet ran the tests, examined every inch of her tiny frame. The truth is that she lived far too long with broken front legs, torn paws, untreated wounds. But somehow, she had survived it all. What's the upside? But there was still hope. She would need time and maybe some good care to heal. He took her home. Each day was a new page. Each soft meal, a tiny morsel of recovery. Each tender stroke, a brick in the bridge back to trust. She would eat from his hand, purring quietly, curled up in his lap, letting her defenses down, breath by breath. He named her Fu Bao's, fortunate treasure. For him, that is what she had become. Slowly, Fu Bao's spirit lifted. She made friends, scooped up her favorite blanket, and found the joy of bird-watching from a windowsill. She had a limp. Her body was still carrying her past. But her eyes, they were different now. They contained light. They literally held peace. Because someone didn't look away. This was not just the story of a cat with broken legs. It was the story of how a stranger's compassion became her miracle. Fu Bao did not need a hero. She needed someone to care enough. Perseverance. And that's exactly what she got, too. She is alive because someone finally came through when it mattered. Let Fu Bao's journey remind us all that every life, no matter how small or nicked, is worth salvaging. Because maybe sometimes the best rescues can be small ones. The starting point is a refusal to walk away. If this story warmed your heart, Please like and share this real-life rescue story of Fu Bao and subscribe to our blog. And if you can, support your local rescuers. Volunteer, donate, let people know. Because while Fu Bao was rescued by one, united we can save so many more.